Alright, let me paint you a picture. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where the air is thick and the trees seem to stretch forever, there's a legend that refuses to die. Giant snakes. I am not talking about your regular garden variety python. I mean monstrous serpents, big enough to swallow a boat or maybe even a person. Sounds wild, right? But is there any truth to these stories, or is it all just myth fueled by internet clickbait? So let's start with what's real. The Amazon is home to the green anaconda, the largest snake in the world by weight and one of the longest. These things can get up to 30 feet long, sometimes even more. Yes, that's basically a school bus made of muscle and scales. There are verified stories and even some grainy footage of these massive snakes dragging deer, caimans, and sometimes even jaguars into the water. If that doesn't give you chills, I don't know what will. But here's where it gets even wilder. For decades, local tribes, explorers, and even some scientists have whispered about snakes twice that size, 60, 70, even 100 feet long. There are stories from the 1900s where oil workers claimed to see a snake so huge it left a trail wider than a jeep through the jungle. And of course, there's always that one blurry photo or shaky video clip floating around online, promising proof. But every time experts dig deeper, the evidence is slippery, to say the least. Most giant snake photos? Turns out they're either forced perspective, think someone holding a snake closer to the camera, or just straight up hoaxes made to rack up views. Now, could a snake that size actually exist? Scientists say it's basically impossible. Physics, food supply, and basic biology all get in the way. The bigger a snake gets, the harder it is for its heart to pump blood, the more food it needs to survive, and the more likely it is to be spotted. Plus, the green anaconda is already at the limit of what nature can handle. So, where does that leave us? The Amazon is still a place of mystery, and new species are being discovered all the time. But those viral giant snake videos? Probably not your next cryptid superstar. Still, the real snakes that slither through those swamps are more than enough to inspire awe, and maybe a healthy dose of fear. So next time you see a thumbnail with a monster snake and a red circle, remember this story and ask yourself, is it fact, or did the legend just get a little bigger overnight?